How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be talking about an amazing ship called the Battle Cruiser. So I'm going to show you guys what I have on my Battle Cruiser and certain specs about the Battle Cruiser. So let's get right into this video. Okay, so what we want to do is go to the top right where it says more, the plus symbol, so let's click that. Now let's click on Ship Design Center. Let's scroll over to the right until we see Battle Cruiser. Let's click that. And now let's look at the original design. Let's press edit. So what I want to do is take all of these weapons off. Now on the left side towards the middle under the build cost, it shows us the ship energy, and the reason why it says 250 is because we have some components on this ship also. So now let's go to components and let's take everything off here, and our ship energy should go to 0. Awesome. Alright, so we have 3 different types of slots. We have an L slot, an M slot, and an S slot. So the L slot is the biggest slot, it's the largest slot. The second largest slot is the M slot, and the smallest slot is the S slot. So what we want to do is now look at the guns. So the kinetic gun, its attack speed is 1 throughout all 3 slots. It has armor piercing, shield piercing, and its damage on a small slot is 50, on a medium slot it is 100, and on a large slot it is 200. Now its accuracy is 80 throughout all of these slots. So now let's look at the next weapon, the beam weapon. So its attack speed is also 1, its armor piercing is 50 throughout all 3 slots. Its accuracy is 130 within all 3 slots. Its damage is 50 in a small slot, 100 in a medium slot, and 200 in a large slot. Now just by looking at this, the small laser does not do armor piercing such as a small cannon, as you can see. So now let's move on to the missile. The missile, its attack speed is 3, much faster than the beam and the cannon. And its shield piercing is 50 throughout all 3 slots. Its accuracy is 130, just like the beam. Its damage is 150 in a small slot, 300 in a medium slot, and 600 in a large slot. Now this only does a shield piercing. So now let's move on to the final weapon, which is robotic. Okay, so this has armor piercing of 40 throughout all 3 slots, shield piercing within all 3 slots, its attack speed is 1, its accuracy is 100 throughout all 3 slots, and its damage is 50 in a small slot, 100 in a medium slot, and 200 in a large slot. So this is my setup. I have a kinetic weapon on the top left, so let's go from left to right. So I have a kinetic weapon, then I have a missile, then another kinetic weapon, then a missile, another kinetic weapon, a missile, and another kinetic weapon. That's for the top row. And for the bottom, I have a beam, a mini missile, and I have another beam. That's my personal layout for the weapon side of this. But now let's move on over to the components. So let's take off all of these components really quick and show you guys something you may not know. So as you can see under the building cost, my ship energy is negative 216. And what we want to do is get that to 0. Because having anything over 0 doesn't really matter. The ship only needs a certain amount of energy, and anything above it, any extra energy, is not worth having. So we're going to try to get this ship to 0 energy. So let's do it. I need some reactors, so let's place some in the L slots. Okay, so we're at 72 plus energy. Now we want to put some shields on. And shields protect you from enemy fire. First you have to take off your shields, then they can kill your health. So you need shields on a big ship like this. So let's add one more shield. And as you can see, we're on negative 48 energy. So we need another reactor. Now we have 24. Let's add another shield. And now we are at 0 energy. And that's exactly what I want. Now, in order not to take any more energy away from this, we have to add something that doesn't use energy. So as you can see, armor doesn't use any energy. Plate doesn't use any energy. But shield does use energy. So I'm going to place 2 plates right here, which increase my health overall. And I'm going to place 1 armor in this slot to increase my armor. This is my personal design. You guys don't have to copy this design. You can come up with your own, change some weapons, or you can change some components. It's all about how you use this ship and what you use it for. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.